Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a 5-0 in Master League. So yeah, there's no other option. You go in there, XLs are going to be allowed. A little odd that they don't put in another option, but we're going to go ahead and play this. We do have this level 50 Excadrill as well as a level 47.5 Metagross, and then we're going to be using Giratina. Of course, it's not XL, not by one level at all, because we haven't seen their raids, and we're not walking for those candies. So let's go ahead and take a look at the power of XL Metagross. Watch this as we just absorb this Shadow Ball. We survive with 1 HP, pretty incredible. This was just amazing, and we're able to get this Meteor Mash through and take out the Mewtwo and winning this matchup here. So it is going to be a 100% IV Metagross. I can't wait till I max that thing out. We're working on those candies. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Giratina into the Melmetal. They're going to be swapping into their Dragonite, and we're going to go ahead and bring out that Excadrill here. We can take whatever they do throw at us. Excadrill is going to resist pretty much everything that it does have, but Excadrill is very squishy, so this is going to still do some decent damage, and there it goes. Outrage, very nice. We're able to get to a Rock Slide here, still holding on to a shield. This is not going to KO the Dragonite. It's going to bring it pretty low. Unfortunately, we cannot switch here, and they're going to have a Dragon Claw ready to go. So we're going to absolutely shield this up. We really don't have anything to worry about going up against the Melmetal. Rock Slides are going to be consistent, but they're just not going to be enough to take us out, especially when they have no shields left. So we're just simply going to be throwing the Shadow Balls here and take out that Melmetal and take the win. Is it kind of risky running a double steal in the Open Master? It can be, I suppose. But, you know, if you work around it, you're going to be looking pretty good here. This team does hold up. Obviously, an XL, Metagross, and Excadrill are going to be helping us out here, and we're able to take the win on that Melmetal with the Shadow Ball at the end. Moving on to our next opponent, we're going to be met with a Melmetal. This is absolutely fantastic for us, so we're just going to go ahead and stay here. And I do believe we just start throwing Shadow Balls since we are in a pretty decent position. I guess we can try to get the boost as well as bait. They are going to be shielding it up, and it is a little unfortunate, but it's not super impacting. We're not going to have to worry about it too much. So there goes the Rock Slide, really not doing too much at all, as the quick move is not very effective, so we don't really have to worry about that as well. Going for another Rock Slide spam, and we are going to go ahead and throw another one. If they want to use both shields here, then that sounds fantastic to me. We're absolutely going to let the next Rock Slide go through, and we don't need to go for a Shadow Ball. We're simply going to be going for an Ominous Wind here. Like we said, oh, they're not going to be using it. They're going to be swapping here. So we're going to go ahead and throw this. And it's going to be a Dialga. They have one shield left. We're going to go ahead and go right into that Excadrill, building up a little bit of extra energy for whatever they do decide to bring in. Starting to get the feeling that we're going to see some sort of water type back there. And there it is. It's going to be a Kyogre. So that's doing a lot of damage to us because it's going to be super effective with that quick move. And Excadrill is very squishy, but doing a lot of damage to that thing. Gotta love it. This is why Excadrill is so good. Now we're going to go ahead and go for another one here. And we're getting the shield. It was just a visual glitch. We're still holding on to 2 here. So what we're going to do, we're in a good position to pretty much take it out with the Metagross, but we're just going to go ahead and throw in our Giratina to catch this here and just, you know, go ahead and have them use some of that energy now. Coming back in here with the Metagross, still holding on to 2 shields. I think it's about time we start using them. Could we have kept going without? Yeah, I guess, but we don't really need to be super daredevil-y here. We're going to go ahead and take them out with that Meteor Mash. In comes the Melmetal, and I think we shield this superpower. We definitely could have let it go, but like I said, I'm not trying to flex here, so taking the win and moving on here. We're going to be leading with Giratina for the entire 5-0, and we're met with an Excadrill. Again, this is another decent matchup here. It is still going to hurt us, and they're going to be swapping into a Weavile, so the reason why I didn't instantly swap is because I kind of got thrown off for just a second. I knew Rock Slide was going to be great, but we're just going to go ahead and go in here with the Metagross. Super effective with our Steel-type moves. We're going to be taking super effective from Dark-type moves. They went for... So they must have Focus Blast in, like, Avalanche or something like that. So we're able to take them out. Very nice, spicy pick there. In comes the Excadrill. We're just going to go ahead and go for Meteor Mash here. As you can see, it still does a ton of damage. I didn't want to risk trying to get up to Earthquake, so this works perfectly. Down we go. Beautiful. Nobody's used a shield yet. We have a bunch of energy built up on our Giratina here. We're going to actually let this go through. Drill Run's going to be doing some decent damage. They're swapping into a Gyarados. Got a little bit of lag. It does have Dragon Breath, so it's going to be doing super effective. Going for Ominous Wind, getting a shield. Going for the Shadow Ball. Can we get both shields here? And I kind of spaced out. I should have went for a double Ominous Wind. And then I realized, oh yeah, that's their last Pokemon. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Excadrill here and go ahead and shield up that super effective Aqua Tail. get to this Rock Slide on a shieldless opponent with a flying type is going to be doing a lot to a Gyarados, but our quick moves are unfortunately not going to take us anywhere as far as damage is concerned, so we're going to have to let this go. It's surviving, and they tried to potentially catch or something like that, but we're going to be farming it out of existence and going for another Rock Slide and taking out the Gyarados with the Excadrill, level 50. All right, and why did I invest in this one that has, what was it, like 12 and HP IVs? I just did. Whatever. Alright, so we had a pretty bad lead swapping into Metagross, and they're going to be going into their own Metagross here. And this is looking pretty good. We do have a bit of an energy advantage. Let's see if they shield this up. Beautiful. Going for a Meteor Mash and getting a shield is perfect. But at the same time, they just got to an Earthquake, and they're baiting us right back. You gotta love it. But we're going to be able to get to the Earthquake here, so we're going to simply do that. If they want to use 2 shields, we're going to be looking pretty stinking good here. More than likely, maybe a Water type in the bag. We'll have to see here. And we should be able to handle that with Giratina, and the Excadrill can handle... Oh, it's Giratina themselves, so we're going to go ahead and throw Meteor Mash on a shieldless one, doing a lot of damage and swapping into our own here after we've done a ton of damage to it. This is looking fantastic. Going to go ahead and work up on this thing. Going for a Shadow Ball, that's fine. Letting it go through and saving our shield for the Excadrill. We've already got this thing low enough. We know what's in the back of the Dialga. We're going to be able to handle that with the Excadrill. Full health here. Coming in with it. Let's get it. Now, the only thing we need to worry about is them trying to potentially catch, and we waste our energy. But even if they did that, we're still going to be good because of the specific matchup that this is. It's just too good. Look how much damage. Look at that. In comes the Metagross, and Excadrill is just going to go ahead and do what the Excadrill does best and take out those Steel types. Man, this is such a good investment. I'm so happy with this thing. Definitely worth it if you do have the resources to go for that XL. On to our next battle here. Have a couple more, and this is a fantastic... Actually, I think so. Yeah, so this is a great lead. Beautiful. They're swapping into Melmetal. We're going to go ahead and go right into our Excadrill here. Now, Superpower is a bit of a issue. We're going to go ahead and shield up the first one, and now we don't really have to worry about too much. The next one is going to hurt, but obviously not as bad as the first one. We don't have 30-second switch, so I don't need to worry about all that nonsense. Going for a Drill Run, getting a shield out of them, letting the Superpower go through. Fantastic. Going for another one. If they want to double shield their Melmetal, I mean, we're going to be another fantastic shieldless opponent, and they're letting it go. Down goes the Melmetal, expecting them to go for the Hydro Cannon here to take us out. Fantastic. Come back in here with our Giratina, going right for the Shadow Ball. And we're getting it through. Beautiful. They're swapping into a Metagross, and we're still in a fantastic position here. But what we're going to do is go ahead and throw some energy. We could stay in here, no problem, but the Metagross doesn't particularly have a great matchup up against Swampert. So we're going to go ahead and just throw it in here to absorb this energy. A Meteor Mash, not very effective. Very nice catch. Looking good. And expecting another Meteor Mash here. We didn't care if it was an Earthquake. We just wanted to absorb the energy. And we're actually able to build up to Earthquake. The reason why we did not go for it is because we want our Giratina to come back in here and just farm a little bit. Would have liked to farm a little bit more. We don't really need to go up against the Swampert. We're already looking fantastic with the shield. You know, just better safe than sorry. Coming back in here with the Giratina up against the Swampert, going straight for that Shadow Ball and taking the win. Let's go with the shield left. Now, I think, yep, that was pretty much it. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thought I'd just bring you guys my nice 5-0 battle that I did have in the Master Open, because it was fun and I really do enjoy this team, especially that XL Metagross. Thanks for watching and take care, trainers.